A very good morning to all our Sports Today family members. Already we have had a very action-packed Monday morning because just a few minutes back, Pakistan were humiliated by the West Indies, ending a near 35-year jinx that the West Indies have had. So, this is a huge development in the WTC, and because of that now, Pakistan have ended at the bottom. They now will not be there in the top 5. If it was a two-tier system at this point in time in the test ratings, Pakistan would be relegated. So Pakistan have ended at the bottom. But there is a major update when you have to look at Jasprit Bumrah. Now, Jasprit Bumrah's fitness is the center of attention for everybody involved here. He's not played ever since he pulled out of that Sydney test match on the third day rather, when he had a back spasm. Now, whether is it a back spasm, we do not know. The BCCI medical team and everybody else have been very secretive about Jasprit Bumrah's fitness. And according to a report in Times of India today, Bumrah is not going to be 100% fit. He's not going to be 100% fit for the Champions Trophy because the New Zealand doctor who treated Jasprit Bumrah, he has to give his report. The BCCI will have to go to New Zealand and consult the doctor, but that has still not happened. Which means his fitness now is almost cutting it fine. BCCI have secretly they have expressed their concern that perhaps Jasprit Bumrah might not be available for the Champions Trophy. Yes, he is there. He might play the third ODI against England, but then we all saw the consequences of rushing a Jasprit Bumrah back. When he was rushed back in 2022, he missed one whole year. Now, if you do the same mistake again, then Bumrah might be out on the sidelines for even longer. So that is why now BCCI are facing a huge situation regarding Jasprit Bumrah and his fitness, because they haven't yet gone to New Zealand for that particular report that the doctor will have to give. The same doctor who operated on Jasprit Bumrah when he had that second stress fracture in 2022. But as far as off-the-field situation is concerned, you could see that Jasprit Bumrah was there in the Coldplay concert that was held in Ahmedabad on January 26th. Now, Chris Martin, the lead singer of Coldplay, he managed to pen a very comical tribute to Jasprit Bumrah. Remember, he had joked earlier that yes, lawyers will send them a notice if we have taken Bumrah's name in it. They might go to prison and not perform in Ahmedabad. But here, Chris Martin paid a tribute to Jasprit Bumrah by saying that you are the best fast bowler there and we do not enjoy you taking England's batters' wickets most of the time. So it was a wonderful show that was held in Ahmedabad. It was a packed audience, the stars, everything was lit up. It was truly a remarkable performance at the Narendra Modi Stadium that was there. But then, as mentioned earlier in the morning, Jomel Warrikan's 10-wicket haul ensured Pakistan were beaten in Multan, and it was West Indies' first win in Pakistan after 35 years. I mean, the last time they had beaten them, 1990 Faisalabad. But that was somewhere around the November-December period. Here they have beaten them in January, so you can still say it's a 34-year jinx. This WTC has been a remarkable extreme for West Indies and Pakistan. Pakistan, if you look at it, they started the WTC on a high with 2-0 versus Sri Lanka, but then after that lost 3-0 to Australia, lost 2-0 at home to Bangladesh, and they managed to win 2-1 versus the England team. But then they lost 2-0 to South Africa and have ended 1-1. Because of that now, Pakistan are at the bottom of the table in the WTC. They'll finish the 2023-2025 WTC at the bottom of the table. West Indies, on the other hand, they beat Australia in Brisbane. They've beaten Pakistan in Multan. But apart from that, they drew 1-1 against Bangladesh. Their other WTC series have been disastrous. 1-0 versus India, 1-0 versus South Africa. So yet again, another cycle of disappointment for the West Indies. The Indian cricket team have arrived to dance and funfair in Rajkot ahead of the third T20I, which will be played tomorrow on Tuesday. Today at 5:30 p.m. IST, there will be a press conference that will be held, and let's see who attends that. But India will be aiming to win the series so that they can give the other players a chance. Perhaps Mohammad Shami might come in for the last T20I. But at this point in time, if you look at the team management, BCCI and team management are really worried about Shami playing the ODIs, not so much the T20Is at this point in time. The Hockey India League, the inaugural edition of the Women's Hockey India League, has seen the Odisha Warriors win the inaugural Women's Hockey India League title, and it truly is a remarkable spectacle. Odisha is the power center for hockey, and that is why the Odisha Warriors winning it, especially when you've got some of the best drag flickers in the world. When you look at it, Odisha Warriors have that, and that is why they managed to beat their opponent and win the Hockey India League Women's title for the very first time. In the Tata Steel Chess tournament, we have seen a remarkable exhibition by Praggnanandhaa and Gukesh. They played out a very exciting draw. It was a grinding draw, and because of that now, they are both level at the top with 5.5 points with 8 rounds over. They now have 5 more rounds remaining to determine who will be the winner, but it's a 3-way tie because Nodirbek Abdursatarov is in the 3rd place with them. So that's why it's still a heavy tussle that is there. Praggnanandhaa and Gukesh showing remarkable fight, and that's why they're at 5.5. But there was a controversy which happened in the Challengers event when Vaishali, this image and this photo is going and this video is going viral in the Tata Steel because Vaishali Ramesh Babu was playing Nodirbek Yakuboyev of Uzbekistan. Nodirbek Yakuboyev refused to shake her hand, and that has drawn a major controversy. So, Nodirbek Yakuboyev has come out with an explanation. What is that explanation? We'll be doing a special video on that. But already the right-wing trolls in India have captured on this. So, without context, they have immediately jumped on the keyboard and trolled the Uzbekistan Grandmaster at this point in time. So, Nodirbek Yakuboyev is in the middle of a controversy. But why did he chose not to shake Vaishali's hand? The explanation is there. We'll be giving you a special video on that. So, do stay tuned to Sports Today. There was even further glory in athletics in the 60-meter hurdles when Jyoti Yaraji managed to beat the national record and win the gold medal with a time of 8.04 seconds. So, Jyoti Yaraji has managed to win the gold medal in a French athletic event in the 60-meter hurdles. It's a very novel event, the 60-meter hurdles. So, Jyoti Yaraji has won the gold medal there also. So, we'll be bringing you a lot of updates on Jasprit Bumrah's fitness also. We are building up to the 3rd T20I. We'll be doing the special video on why Nodirbek Yakuboyev decided to not shake Vaishali's hands. You can check out all that on Sports Today. But for that, you have to subscribe and tap that bell icon so you know when we get all these videos. So, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back with more videos on Sports Today. Bye-bye.